Hey everyone, welcome back to Collector's Corner right here on Rediscover the 80s. Jason here, of course. Thanks for being with me today. I have a new review for you. And the legacy of Jim Henson, wow. You know, I think he passed away, in the early 90s. It's still going on. And the Muppets in particular, all the characters that he developed throughout the late 70s, throughout the 80s, early 90s. Some of the most well-beloved TV shows, movies of all time. And that legacy continues. It started out with me with the Muppet movie. Of course, we remember that. Maybe you remember the first time that you saw that. Impactful, of course. And then the Muppet Show. That's what really, I think, connected with me over the years. I kept watching it in reruns, the celebrity guests, and all of that. Man, such great memories of watching the Muppets. And there's been some other movies along the way as well with Jim Henson characters. And you could even say that it's in the Star Wars world too, with like Yoda, Labyrinth, of course, and The Dark Crystal. Now, Dark Crystal came out in '82. I was 6 at the time. I remember watching it maybe around when I was 7 or 8, a few, 2 or 3 years after it came out, and I was scared to death. Those Skeksis characters, whatever, the vulture-like characters, did not like those at all, and they frightened me as a child. I've gone back and rewatched the movie a couple of times over the years, and just amazing what they could do back then in '82, and even going back to the Muppet Show with these characters. And very fun fantasy story. You know, you have the Elflings, or Gelflings, I think maybe they were. Anyway, Jin, Kira, I think were the two main ones, and just a tremendous movie. And that legacy has carried on, and now you can find it as a tarot deck and guidebook. All the Dark Crystal themed characters. I've actually reviewed the Garbage Pail Kids tarot deck and guidebook before, and wanted to show you guys this today. Was so happy to get a sample of this and be able to review it for you. So let's dive into this, see what's all inside this wonderful Dark Crystal project. Okay, so the Dark Crystal tarot deck and guidebook, you can already see from this cover, and you can see the they've got some like pattern over the top of this, and it just glimmers in the light. But just look at the artwork itself. I mean, just fantastic. They still kind of give me the creeps. Words by Casey Gilly. Art by Thomas Hyjo. And it's from Insight Editions. Again, these people have been very generous to send me review samples. And I have a feeling I might go ahead and put this as a prize in an upcoming 80s weekly newsletter. We will see. But there it is. There's the guidebook. So that's right on the top. And you can look inside. We'll flip through it real quick here. Give you some backstory here. How to use your tarot deck. And then, oh, this great artwork inside. So there's Jen playing the Fool. Anika, or Anika, the Magician. I won't try to, I'm probably butcher these names. There's Kira, the Empress. And then Skekso, the Emperor. Just fantastic artwork as you're going through the cards as well. So, flipping through the book tells you all about the cards in the deck. And then the cards themselves, you got this nice ribbon. Kind of like when you're putting batteries in something and they have the ribbon in there. You just give it a little pull. Oh, look at that. There's even artwork as you pull the cards out. Just such an awesome presentation. There's Jen. What we were just going through here. These are nice, thick cards too. There's Kira. Just the, and you got some pieces of the world there. I can't remember the name of the world where they all live. Stones through there. And then I'll flip this around. There's what the top of the cards look like. But, I mean, just, these are thicker. They feel thicker than, like, playing cards. Paper. Feel very durable. There's, I think, some kind of coating on here as well to just, you can use them over and over again without worrying that, you know, they're going to get bent and all that stuff. So, man, these are really cool. The art just pops on these. And that's, you know, that's what you're looking for when you're buying collectibles, particularly, you know, for a property that you enjoy. Just fantastic artwork on these. Of course, I'm seeing all the crystals now. I want to see the characters. Just awesome. So that's a little of the presentation of the cards, the box, and what you get when you are ordering your Dark Crystal Tarot deck and guidebook. Just fantastic. I'll tuck that back in there. In the book, and then that wonderful box art. Just awesome stuff. So there's the Dark Crystal Tarot deck and guidebook. Such an awesome presentation. I'm seeing that reflection right now using the light there. Fantastic. And like I said, I'm going to put some links below. I believe the best place to find it is on Amazon. But I'm not sure if it's right on the Inside Edition site. If it is, I'll link to that as well. But go down in the description if you want to get your hands on this. And you can find links there. And like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of the tarot deck and guidebook kind of thing. And like I said, I've only seen the Dark Crystal probably a handful of times over the years. So I'm not a huge collector. So I'm going to give that up in an upcoming newsletter, the 80s Weekly, which I send out every Sunday. Each one has a little giveaway inside. So make sure you are subscribed to that. I'll put a link in the description as well for you to go subscribe to the newsletter. And perhaps this review sample can be yours. So anyway, thanks for tuning in to Collector's Corner. Jason here. And we'll catch you next time.